Birmingham, one of the largest local authorities in Europe, and a city that boasts to be the leader in multiculturalism and multi-faith, was brought to a standstill by Sikhs, Christians, Jews and Muslims in an attempt to highlight and to stop the ethnic cleansing of Christians and Muslims in Palestine. The Go Slow protest was organized to show solidarity to the victims of recent indiscriminate bombing of children and civilians in Gaza by the apartheid Israeli military forces. The atrocities on the Palestinians started in 1948, with then the Labour Party signing the Balfour Declaration. Contrary to belief, the trade unions along with the Labour Party were the first British political party to declare their backings for the rights of the Zionists to migrate and live in Palestine and to steal their land. Zahra Sultana, an outspoken Member of Parliament for Coventry South and a supporter of Jeremy Corbyn, took to the social media and tweeted,
"Gaza is described as a prison camp. It's one of the most densely populated areas on Earth, and nearly half its population are children. But last night, the Israeli military fired hundreds of airstrikes into Gaza and attacked by land and sea. End this war and free Palestine now."
The recent storming of religious places of worship are serious and grave violations of the Fourth Geneva Convention on Human Rights, therefore must be strongly condemned by all as war crimes against humanity. Shakil Afsar, a pro-human rights activist and one of the lead organizers of the Go Slow protest.
Today the people of Birmingham has made a stark declaration of political war against the Israeli establishment. Birmingham will be instrumental in fighting for the people of the Palestinians. We are just demonstrating that within 1 week of organizing and mobilizing ourselves, we are able to bring the city of Birmingham to a standstill. If within 30 days, I repeat, within 30 days, if the progressive change in the Palestinian people is not met, we will ensure that the British Muslims, we will ensure that the British citizens take collective action to make sure our members of parliament, our councillors act in a way that is progressive to the change of people of Palestine.
Free Palestine protesters brought the city of Birmingham to a standstill, a city which is a home to many nationalities, including Palestinians, came to a standstill with echoes of car horns and slogans which were chanted by the peaceful Go Slow protesters.
Free, free Palestine, 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 free, free Palestine.
A brief background to the recent events in Palestine. Palestinian Christians and Muslims have been systematically robbed of their land and driven from their homes. Here's Robert Martin, a Facebook blogger.
You can see all of these people have just lost a home, and the Israeli army are continuing to harass them. They don't care. The world doesn't care. They're all alone. These people will be in the street now. No one actually cares because you're not doing anything. No one's doing anything. You know that I've been threatened to be killed 3 times this week. People need to do something. Please help us. This must stop. Absolutely must stop.
They have also suffered attacks on their lives. Jewish extremists protected by the Israeli government have attacked Palestinian Christian leaders with bombs, guns and knives. Palestinian Christian farmland has been torched, all part of Israel's ongoing ethnic cleansing campaign against Palestinians. The brutality against the worshippers by the Israeli forces who stormed the Al-Aqsa Masjid, the third holiest sites of Muslims, is unacceptable. A point to note, say the protesters, that this is not a clash. This is an outright attack on the people of Palestine. More than 200 Palestinians were wounded by Israeli police, many with injuries to their eyes and faces from the rubber bullets and grenade fragments. The organizers say storming of the religious place of worship are serious and grave violations of the Fourth Geneva Convention and therefore must be strongly condemned by all.